Hello everyone, Lord.agion here, another Company Heroes Who Replay. On the south side as OKW we have, oh great, I'm bad with names, Cazasar, I think, versus as the US player we have FreiBIER, FreiBIER. I really wish I could actually pronounce names better. Maybe I should just go to Google and put them to the text-to-speech function, see what happens. Since there is no current engagements, let's look at the bulletins. There are 3 riflemen versus three Volk and 2 riflemen and a Easy 8. That's a bit interesting. Well, he could go rifle company, which is not very well seen. Seeing a rifleman don't get the flamethrowers themselves. They do have a sprint at 2 points, which I'm not exactly sure how it compares to sprint itself or URA. Doesn't seem as effective since they have that cooldown period. White phosphorus still is powerful. Nobody uses rifleman flares, so it'll be interesting if it actually goes with that doctrine. Note the Easy 8 bulletin does not affect Shermans. It affects Easy 8s. Volk's Grenadiers are way too close with the semi-auto, though the riflemen are in light cover, which gives them a little bit of bonus, but the problem is they're just way too close. And oh, do got a Kubel. I heard the LMG, well, the MG34 sound, which was way too early for MG34. Storm Pioneers coming in for a flank, maybe getting this light cover. They don't need to be straight on top of them due to their great DPS. They're trying to focus on the retreating one. The Storm Pioneers took a bit too much damage. They lost 2 men. Volk's Grenadier trying to get are in a good flank position. They get them some light cover. They're at a good range, plus the lack of riflemen left. They will win out. Plus the Kubelwagen is applying its own DPS. The Kubelwagen could go and stay on this point. We do got some reinforcing riflemen. He should have focused fire them when they were in open ground to make them get some lethal hits. I don't think a couple of these guys are probably not exactly in cover. I know this guy is not in cover. So the riflemen will win this angle attack, but this reinforcing Volk's Grenadier, they're probably going to get into some light cover. It'll be a bit 50-50 chance, I would say, because they are in heavy cover, but there's a second Volk's Grenadier squad now pulling up, which will make the Volk's Grenadier will win out. This Kubelwagen is actually applying pretty good damage. I always just remember them as good for the suppression, but that's good and gone, but they can still be very good for harassing by capturing up points and cutoff points. And this car somehow breaks through entire, not a wheelbarrow, but basically a wagon be pulled behind a vehicle or horse. I just realized something. This full-size car is smaller than this Kubel. These Volk's Grenadiers should just actually fall back and get into some cover, because they're just going to be ripped apart, and for what? Just capturing up the VP, and they're actually staying here a bit longer. It's a bit of a oversight of the player. Now they pull back. They didn't lose any additional men after they captured, but they took additional damage. There's no medical HQ out, so that additional damage will pay off for the American player. So Pioneers, this rifleman's pretty low in health. He may want to invest in the ambulance pretty soon to also get healed up. Rifleman's going to run forward. These Volk's Grenadiers should just try to get behind this little tank barricade. Storm Pioneer being focused down these flanking Volk's Grenadier. Oh, we got a anti-tank rifle grenade coming out. The Kubelwagen does have plenty of health to run away. Reinforce. Oh, a lieutenant. This Volk's Grenadier could engage or fall back. This rifleman is in this building. The Storm Pioneers could just get in the building themselves. Getting the buildings themselves may be the best option so we can apply the damage to this rifleman squad. This Kubelwagen is actually going to maybe kill. They can't run away fast enough. Truck pulls back. Gotta be and he just gets out of range. If you were to put the Stoom Pioneer in the building, he could apply some good amount of damage to this rifleman squad. Do got some sectors cut off, I believe, this area. I can't really tell. Don't see any blinking territories if I get up close. No. Oh, this area is cut off. Volks Grenadier over here capturing. Nobody's chosen the doctrines just yet. We could see Scavenge, so light infantry may do some good. They are decent infantry. They do specialize in very good range. Breakthrough doctrine, not really. I can see it being possible, but not exactly the best thing to do. Fortification doctrines can be okay. All depends of where you set up your structures and your LMGs. So armor company will probably not be seen because usually you want to do that almost immediately for the assault engineers. And airborne company is a possibility. He is at 3 VP, so he can call in some paratroopers. Medical HQ set up in the base, not exactly preferable, but this map's actually pretty small. As you can see, this medical HQ is on my screen, while the VP is also on my screen. So this map's pretty small, so I suppose that's reasonable. You could get these Stoom Pioneers in this building. There are 3 windows on that side. Note there's also an AT mine there by the American player. Do we have any we do have a Panzerschreck on the field. We do have a second one being coming along the lines. These are riflemen they are in light cover, but they're sustaining quite a bit of damage from the Stoom Pioneers. We may see incendiary grenade. No, we will not. He doesn't have enough munitions anyways. And with only one window, the lieutenant will do very good with 1 Thompson and 1 bar. But he does drop in the building and immediately gets a kill on this utility car. That's a very nice pick-me-up. Usually those things usually stay a while. We do have a infantry support gun out. It's way too close. Needs to fall back to base. At least getting back the cover of the 2-centimeter flanks of the base. Do note that the American player has both fuel points and both munitions points, so the OKW player is a bit starved in resources right now. He can go for a flak at this moment. It only costs 55 fuel. Looks like a frag grenade by the lieutenant. The support gun gets a kill. Support gun fires another shot. Misses the lieutenant squad. That could have been dangerous. We do see another half-track out. Perhaps maybe a FreiBIER Panzer headquarters. Maybe to cover the VP. If you put it, I say... where would I put it? Here is a bit too dangerous. You could cover the fuel, you could cover the VP, or at least cover any advance over here if you place it there. I can't really say what would be the best spot for it. He doesn't have enough territory really to make a good decision now anyways. We do have Jaeger light infantry. He did go for the scavenge doctrine. These Jaegers can't really deal with riflemen at close range, so yes, best for him to pull back. Hopefully he can get a nice kill before they get in within dangerous range. He was going to throw a frag grenade, but canceled it as the Jaegers pull back. Throws a grenade. That's a very waste of grenade. Way too close. He could easily won that out by rifles, and now he's dealing with Stoom Pioneers on the flank. And we got the infantry support gun. Fires another shot. Nails that car or truck. Oh, this headquarters is now being set up. It has been spotted, so it can be focused on by rifle fire. This will be very close. If the lieutenant would have come in and fire and put its fire on it, it probably would make this OKW player lose the game. But the lieutenant's not actually firing. He's trying to defend this flank, but might have been best to actually just go in and destroy this HQ. Rifleman comes forward. They almost got a kill on that Volksgrenadier as they retreat. This Volksgrenadier is fighting against the Rifleman. The Rifleman is down to 3 men. Nice Panzerschreck shot, getting two kills. And the headquarters does manage to get set up. He could just send the Storm Pioneers, but the Storm Pioneers over here. I was going to say they repair. We do have a bazooka over here. If we were to grab that the Volksgrenadier, that would be pretty handy. These Volksgrenadier might die. I would say that I thought there was going to be a body block on the way out, but they were not. He needs to recapture the fuel. He needs to get some more resources. The American player only has 3 riflemen and a lieutenant out, but he is good. Sorry about that. Getting a bit of hiccups. Looks like he is getting a steward out, which can be very effective versus the infantry, but the problem is he has already 2 Panzerschrecks out. He knows there's 2 Panzerschrecks that killed his utility car, so this may be not a very wise investment. I think it takes 3 Panzerschreck shots to get a kill. The bazooka has not been picked up. I wonder if that's actually out of vision range since it's in the bush. Storm Pioneers captured the center VP. The American player is much ahead, and VP's 156 right now. That's actually a pretty good amount at the 12-minute mark. He also equipped his men with some bars, so they will have some very good infantry fighting capability. With the Panzerschrecks, it's a bit... Assume the Panzerschreck can hit something or hit something behind them, then they can get some nice damage. But other than that, the bars will win out versus Volksgrenadier with Panzerschrecks. Oh, nice hit by the infantry support gun and the retreating squad, but this squad needs to fall back. He will be focused down very soon. Rear echelon capturing up this point, though it just removes resources. It's actually cut off. Infantry support gun focusing hitting this building. The OKW player has recaptured this right side VP. Incendiary grenade? No, infiltration grenade. That could have been deadly if he would have thrown the additional grenade with the last man.
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
Riflemen going to come to this sector. This Volksgrenadier should almost immediately retreat. But he's going to try to capture up the rest of the munitions, but the Rifleman's going to cut in the point. He should just retreat now. Gets a nice kill with the Panzerschreck on a guy. That would suck if you get hit by a Panzerschreck. Not only you're dead, but you're exploded. Ovisadotson. Interesting. I would have gone for more Jaegers. Since you don't have to upgrade them to be decent in combat. But Ovisadotson can be very good. They're definitely more powerful, especially when they have equipped with the LMG. This bazooka still has not been picked up. I don't think he can actually see that. No, he can't see that. So it's interesting why he didn't pick it up with one of his Volksgrenadier. Ovisadotson going to the center, but they will run straight into a Stuart. But Stuart's going to head straight to the Jaegers. It was on a move order, not attack move. They picked up actually the bazooka. 2 hits, one more volley will destroy the Stuart. A nice shot from the Steward as I was retreating, getting to the Jaegers. He looks like force fired the ground, perhaps. Osatsun coming for a flank, and these throws a grenade, a preemptive grenade. Very nice if he would have walked into it. Lieutenant's up to Vet 3, so now when he's out of combat, will gain the sprint. Oh, but the ambulance, I thought that was the Steward.
Supply line just got cut off. Fire!
Oh, where's the base MGs? Oh, the base MGs are over here. Yeah. Sort of interesting how he can actually attack it within the base at a certain area if you get the right spot. Ooh, looks like flanking riflemen. I didn't see these guys. The Obosatsu were down to one man, so they had to retreat. Oh, a nice prediction grenade. Only gets one man, though. Which probably was not worth it. Jaeger's being refitted. The Obosatsu, everything just being remanned, reinforced. Why should I mention individual guys? Support gun could fire a volley, a blind volley. Stone Pioneers capturing up the left side. The American player has not got a lieutenant. He knows he got a steward, so perhaps Oswin may do some good, but it'll be a bit of a risky gamble. Maybe saving up for a Panzer IV or a Panzer V. We are going to see a Panzer IV. That is a good option with good infantry fighting capability. There's no bazookas out in the field. That bazooka must have been from the utility car crew members. Maybe? How did that bazooka get there? I don't see any bazookas equipped or was equipped. Maybe the utility car dropped one of these guys picked up and then dropped it again. This is the bazooka Panzerschreck squad. Does not get the fire off. This Panzerschreck squad does get a hit, but getting a hit doesn't kill it. The Steward gets a nice kill, and he falls back. There's these additional Panzerschrecks and the bazooka going to come forward. Perhaps a nice rear armor shot can get a kill. Nope, he's going to fire at these infantry squad. Oh, he drops the bazooka. This bazooka does not want to be carried around. Rear echelon almost get the kill on that retreating Volksgrenadier. Let's go and see a frag grenade. Will he retreat out? Yes, he does. He looks like going to just focus on this rear echelon. The rear echelon might get killed by this Panzer IV. It is up to Vet 3, but it's down to 2 men. He's down to 1 man. A lucky shot, not exactly lucky, but that's actually a reasonable shot. Kills off that Vet 3 rear echelon squad. The American player does have his lieutenant out. He could get a Jackson, he could get a Sherman, he could go for an easy 8. Perhaps. I am just a bit confused of what he is actually going to go for. I honestly don't know what he will go for. I say the easy 8 doctrine may be the best option at this point. Bulldozers, not so much. There's a Panzer IV out.
AT gun ready. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Lieutenant coming forward, going to get munitions and the VP. Volksgrenadier capping off this point.
Our capture point is being overrun.
Grenade. Oh, looks like the incendiary grenade on these guys. Wasn't there an AT mine somewhere around here? Yes, right here. He has to be very careful of this AT mine. I think that AT mine has a very good chance for deep shredding.
The capture point is under attack.
Pens 4 is going to try and get the Stewart. Needs another 2 more hits. Panzer 4 was not really following at the time as soon as possible. The Panzer 4, the Stewart might get away. And in fact, he will get away because the Panzer 4 is not going after it. Volksgrenadier moving forward. That infantry squad is pretty low on health. That infantry squad does applying pretty good amount of damage to Storm Pioneers. Actually might get a kill on the Storm Pioneer. No, it does not. This Panzer IV has been pretty, not very aggressive in my opinion. A nice, infantry support gun landing in the middle of that squad, killing 2 of the lieutenants. Oh, he went for paratroopers. But then he should be getting a Sherman or Jackson out now. He needs to get some vehicles to deal with this Panzer IV. Sure, he has an AT gun, but that's pretty much it. The Stewart can't really do much except for getting the crits, vehicle crits. Is he going to upgrade these guys with bars? Not bars, LMGs? That may be a good option. Thompson's may be another good option. So he's going to come forward, he's going to eye for the Obersoldaten. No, he's going to eye for the Panzerstreck squad. Does get a nice hit. Retreats back with both the squads. Misses the retreating Volksgrenadier squad. Panzer IV is actually a bit low in health. Where's run into the AT gun that was right there. Now this Stewart is actually a very dangerous spot. Oh, if he would have fired on the Stewart, he could have got a kill. The squad needs to retreat back. Panzer IV has taken severe amount of damage just in the range, but he does manage to get the kill on the Stewart. Rocket strafe coming in, just missing the Panzer IV, and looks like the P-47 was shot down with a lucky hit by the FreiBIER Panzer headquarters and perhaps maybe the MG. No, wait, it was not destroyed. In fact, the Panzer IV actually uses this building as cover. You can always pick up the same Panzerstreck again. I think it might killed off a Volksgrenadier squad. Not sure what its veterancy was, but it must have been pretty high. I say he doesn't really need another Volksgrenadier squad. He does have 4 infantry units. Is it 1 or 2 P-47s? I thought one of the P-47s, maybe one of the P-47s. I thought there was 2, and one of them must have got shot down. The other P-47 does go down. Do note the OKW player is severely low on points. Not upgrading his paratrooper squad of anything just yet. I suppose he wants to save up the munitions again. Sorry about that. I'll save it up for more P-47 strikes, perhaps.
All done over here. We're losing a capture point.
Volksgrenadier going down the center. Support gun eyeing for the AT gun. Panzer IV moving forward. The AT gun is not set up, or not in range at least. And he needs to remove the automatic vehicle fire on the Panzer IV so it can get both its MGs firing. The FreiBIER Panzer headquarters got 2 kills on that rifleman before he retreated, and nice 2 kills by the Panzer IV. Oberstdotson fighting off some riflemen. Oberstdotson only has that 2 Vet 2, but it should be able to handle this squad. Throws a grenade, should get back in cover. Yeah, they'll definitely win out. Though the rifleman did take out 2 of the men, this Jaeger Light Infantry squad should be able to handle this rifleman. The Oberstdotson should just retreat back to get reinforced. 75 points. It's not a very good number for the OKW player. He could go for... It's just a severe lack of fuel usage. I suppose he doesn't really want to do much with all these Panzerschrecks around. But he could get like... He should have enough for, by the time one was built, getting 2 Shermans out, but he doesn't really have the manpower for it. He actually does have enough fuel now for 2 Shermans. So these Storm Pioneers actually might get picked off. No, it will not. And the Panzer IV actually backs up a little bit. This AT gun must be a bit of a... worried about it. He's only down 2 men, so he needs to go back to base. This Volksgrenadier may be picked off. No, it will not. Those infiltration grenade. This infiltration grenade could be extremely powerful. It does severe amount of damage. It does get a Jackson tank destroyer, which is another good option. Apparently that was already building because he looks like his fuel never changed. These Hobsons should be able to wipe this Volksgrenadier squad out if he's not careful, and he's not careful. He has 2 Panzerschrecks. It's locked down. And he gets the entire squad wipe. He could... I don't think he actually picked up the... This Panzer IV needs to fall back. Yeah, it sustains quite a bit of damage, has no other support. Bounced against a Jackson? Is that even possible? This Oberstdotson may just want to pick up that Panzerschreck themselves. The Oberstdotson should get in the VP, and also that's another good thing. Looks like the Jaeger Light Infantry died off, perhaps due to this rifleman squad. I see 1 man there, so perhaps they did die. And these Panzerschrecks are going to rip apart this that Jackson. Did get another hit, 1 more hit and will die. Panzer IV going to come forward. That AT gun is still back at base, so he doesn't have any worries. And there's only 1 man left. Looks like the squad will not be wiped out. Thompson's wielding squad of paratroopers are also very close to the front. And these Tommy guns should just run forward and get... And yeah, there goes all the shots retreating back. Oh, looks like that's a Panther, not a Panzer IV. Bounce on the Panther. 50 points remaining for the OKW player. He's trying to recapture the left side, but he also needs another point to stop the additional losses in tickets. Lieutenant's actually almost dead. He has to be very careful of that Lieutenant. Lieutenant's down to 1 man. Lieutenant is down to 1 man. Will Lucky shot. Nope, I can't see anything to kill it off. Jackson's actually uncrewed. Does get a hit at both. Oh, runs straight into the AT gun. He needs a blitz. The Panther needs to come forward and hit that Jackson. One more shot and the Jackson does go down. The AT gun might no, it's now decrewed. The Panzer IV needs to get back. The Panther needs to get back. They're both pretty low, and the Panther has a decent amount of health left, but not a great amount. But he should just get it back and repair it up.
A capture point is being overrun.
AT guns has been recruited. He should just focus it down. Does get a kill. Another, the pack howitzer does get a round bounce on the Panther, and it looks like the Volksgrenadier, they should just try pick it up and try to run away with it. They can't salvage it. That Volksgrenadier needs to get back. He's going to get killed. He does get killed.
Capture point is under attack.
And now it's overall not worth it. He lost the entire squad. The additional infantry is now heading forward to the center VP. Perhaps he should throw an infiltration grenade now on top of the AT gun. He used a lieutenant to free man it. That's a bit interesting. But infiltration grenade right here would be very good, but he has lost too many men. He needs to retreat back now. He probably will get a squad wipe on it. There is another squad wipe, but there is a Oswin. Interesting choice, but he's now severely lacking infantry. He could call off some Jaegers right now. Oh, this squad is severely low. There is a bazooka on that squad. One shot and it's down. That Oswin was a good idea at the time, but he was way too close. He sustained too much damage way too quick. I would say Jaegers would have been a good option to get in, spawn this building, and start harass this side. Obersoldaten at Vet 3, they're almost at Vet 4. At Vet 4, they will get the increased squad for fireability and accuracy. Already accurate fire to suppress. They will gain suppressive fire.
We're losing a capture point.
Wait, did they reduce the cost of the Jaeger light infantry? I could have sworn they cost like 320, not 300. Obersoldaten should get in this light cover, or maybe throw a bundle grenade. A bundle grenade at this point will be very good. Nope, they just retreats back. Note that Obersoldaten is at Vet 4. Looks like a rocket strike is coming down on the Panther, or attempted on the Panther, dealing minor damage. This Volksgrenadier squad needs a retreat back. It doesn't get a squad wipe. These two pioneers should just retreat back. They can't do much against two Vet 3 riflemen with bars. Oh, that was close. If it would have landed here, it would have done a significant amount of damage. Something to note, the American player is severely low on manpower, while the OKW player does have some to spend around. He could get a Jaeger light infantry and go ahead and decap this area. Here. He could put the Obersoldaten in this building. It would probably lock down that sector quite easily. 10 points. That's not a lot. He just needs to run these infantry units into this capture point and just hold him off. But he's not doing that. The suppression on the lieutenant from the Oberstdotson. Jackson does get a hit on the Panzer IV, and he just gets in there, and that's probably GG. Panzer IV, it's Vet 5. Not Vet 4. Vet 4, not Vet 5. He does decap the center. He does decap the left. This will be the last stand. If he cannot hold at least 2 points, he will lose. Oberstdotson way outmanned. You don't see any Jaegers. A Jaeger would be very helpful. AT gun moving forward. The Jacksons can only withstand one more hit, but there's not much health on the left on Panther. He needs to spawn some Jaegers in this building right now. Or not. Looks like the Vet 3 ability allows him to, wait, where's the self-healing one? Ah, here we go, the Vet 2. I thought that was the Vet 3. And that is the end of the replay. He is decapturing the 3rd point and capturing up the other one. And that's the end of the replay. This is Lord Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.